All right, here we go. I want to thank everybody for being patient. I'll go ahead and do the recap for yesterday as well as today. I've just been super busy and I'm still just like super swamped right now. So we're going to make this really quick here. So we're looking at the 14th. We're looking at the trades that I carried over, and we're also looking at the trades that we put on the day. So let's start off with today, and then we'll look at yesterday's trades. Had a gold here, selling pattern short on the gold. Just a beautiful, nice little pattern on that. Once again, if you haven't been watching my trading, very simple process. Basically, what I do is I have a set of 4 different patterns, and they provide me with buys and sells. And then I have something called Einstein, which gives me my profit targets. Okay, basically, it is a momentum. I guess you could say I'm a momentum trader. I don't really look at the fundamentals. I'm not looking at support and resistance. All I care about is the momentum of the market. It's very similar to the analogy I always use is people want to know, what is Einstein? Well, think of Einstein as train going down the track, builds up a certain momentum. You know, a train doesn't stop on a dime, right? So even if it hits its brakes, it's going to continue to go a certain distance, right, before it comes to a stop. Same way with the markets. Once they build up certain momentum, they're going to continue unless they hit a brick wall, and they do hit brick walls sometimes, but 75 to 80% of the time, that's not the case. And so predicting the levels of where the market's going to go is pretty straightforward with this formula. Okay, so that's what Einstein's all about. So anyway, gold, nice little short on the gold. Many of our subscribers took this nice little trade here, made some money on the gold. Let's look at our big trade, okay? Big trade. Now, this was a carryover from yesterday. I had several that I carried over. I'm still carrying over GROW, G-R-O-W. Those that were with us yesterday know that I also bought GROW, but I also bought AIRE, so we'll show you how that trade ended up at the end of the day. All right, so here's my trade, AIRE, that I put on yesterday right before the opening bell. And I bought it, and it had a hard flush. And I got out during the flush, took a loss, but I did come back with an HF2 buy on this. And I did carry this because I had this nice little target number 3 sitting up here, and I really liked the action. I was not about to hold it through that break right there, so I did the right thing by getting out, but I did establish another buy on an HF2, and it finally hit target number 3 shortly. It was in the night market. Finally hit it. Took my profit on AIRE, so let's just take a look at everything here so we can get moving on. Trade a little bit of mini Russell yesterday for those that were with us. Made some money on that. Gold trade today. There's my short gold trade. We also trade the mini NASDAQ and the mini Russell today. Also just beautiful trades. AIRE, of course, that was the really big one. THRX, DRN, KNET, JDST, my favorite. Unfortunately, didn't work out for me. EYPT also didn't work out for me, and BTNR. Also traded DRCT. That actually hit my target. So I've got a couple things that I'm carrying overnight, all right? I've got GROW and MYO. Remember those two names, MYO and GROW. And hopefully looking out to get out in the morning. Unless we have a big move tonight, I'll get out. Otherwise, we'll just carry it into the morning, and we'll see if we can get out tomorrow. But I do have stops in place, and I do have some profit targets that I'm looking to get out. 322 on MYO, and GROW is going to be above 310. All right, that's it. We'll wrap this thing up. Everybody have a good day, and see you first thing in the morning. If you'd like to follow along with my trades, join me every morning, and I do the first 30 minutes. It is available. It is free to everybody. And then I move over to our Discord channel where where my students continue to watch me trade. And I do call out every single one of my trades just so they know what I'm actually doing. Purpose is not to follow me. All right. The purpose is to educate. And if you understand my patterns, if you understand these setups, that's the purpose of it, is to demonstrate the fact that these patterns are very strong, as well as Einstein is very strong. Been using them for 40 years, and they've continued to stand the test of time. All right, so don't have to make trading complicated. That's why I do these videos. to show you guys you don't have to make trading complicated. Stop looking at all that information. A lot of you guys have you have way too much information. You don't need to have a lot of stuff in front of you. Get rid of the indicators. You'll need a few things and trade it. Make it simple. The more stuff you put on your charts, the more difficult it's going to be for you to make a trade, make a decision, and it's just adds stress. Stress is not a good thing in trading. Trading is stressful as it is. Don't add in more stress. Stop making it complicated. Find a couple good patterns that you like. These are not your standard patterns. These patterns are what I call pairing HF1, 2, and 3. Has nothing to do with support and resistance, flags, pennants, any of that stuff. These are very unique price patterns that I look for. And then, of course, Einstein is based on a formula that was designed not by myself, but by somebody back in the 80s, and I just incorporated it into my patterns. All right? Everybody have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.